Was every time actually pretty good. I mean, like, I played several times. I think I played that often that I can't really recall how often. I mean, like, even though, let's say, like 4 times here at the Razz, I played at the Atlantida, a few times at the, many few times at the Sonar. So it goes on, and the experience was all over nice. I mean, like, the Catalonian crowd is pretty good on, they know how it goes. That mostly happened like in Berlin. I mean, like, or let's really put it this way. There's like 2 parts in the production of the album. So there is like a long part, which isn't so sticky, so traffic-wise, where I just collect most of these ideas and sketches every now and then, be it in a studio or be it on tour. Like, so it's like a tiny sketch, and so that could be a track idea. So I collect these, and until it goes up to a level of, I don't know, 35 ideas or something. And then it goes to the studio, and then it's the time where it's really like tough work, like 2 or 3 months, like 10 hours a day in the studio, where you say like, no, these don't make it, let's do the vocal recordings and the instrument recording. And so there's a long part which is pretty relaxed, and a little bit shorter part which is pretty tough. That happened in Berlin at the Suo Studios. I mean, I'm pretty good with that. I didn't want to make a copy of myself of the last album, so I was thinking what could be the next new influence or the retribution which I can bring into the album. And yeah, working with the studio musicians on the last time around on acoustic bass and acoustic guitar worked out pretty nice. So I was like, hey, why don't we add this to trumpet, violin, clarinet, bassoon, saxophone, and on and on and on. And so yeah, that worked out pretty nice. I think I'm right at the top right now. Can't do more. Yeah. I mean, like, it tends to be more and more into an orchestra. Yeah. Maybe next time around I take it a little bit more like that. Actually, yes. I mean, like, right now, it's all the funny thing. When I finish an album and it is the time where I could be, you know, less productive and don't do anything, it's most of the time that I've like, whoop, have a lot of ideas. Like right now, it's a 10 again. Like got a 10 new tracks already, and what to do with them right now? They wait for their time. Let's put it this way. I mean, like, I just do live sets, you know, and it's pretty 2014, pretty digital, so it's not that analog, I have to admit it. So it's mostly, of course, there's like a MacBook which runs Ableton Live version 9, I suppose, and so my productions, and they are split into single tracks. Like, you have like the kick drums and the bass, all the bass lines. You have the themes and the claps and the heights, and they go all in tiny clips and in tracks on that. And then you have like a. When I was younger, we said MIDI controller. It isn't MIDI anymore. I always say MIDI, but they don't get MIDI anymore, so it's a USB controller. Sounds so whack. So it is a controller, and it's actually designated like a mix unit. So it's got these faders and the poties above, and then of course you got the external sound card, which in my case is the Apogee Duet, which is a very nice one. The Apogee Duet 2, they got that nice soft limiting, and then I have like a headset which goes on the side for the singing. I always thinking about how about having like a really like a Shure stage microphone. It didn't work out because I need these hands to play the show, so I need to have a headset.
Thank you so much.
Always that, yeah. I mean, like it's this question comes up every now and then. Maybe I do not feel pretty much ready for that right now. I mean, like this had happened before in the past when like artists, when they had like an album and it's like an electronic duo and they be gone for a year and they're coming back with a metamorphosis like we're a band now, and it don't work out at all, you know. I mean, like I just don't want to, you know, underrepresent the club aspect. So it is still club music. It needs to have the punch. Maybe when I'm 45 or 50, I'll be like in a suit like Brian Ferry and, you know, the guys on the soft drums, and maybe that happens. And maybe in the future there will be like a little bit of side musician, but right now I do not really feel it, you know. It's so easy to change, I mean, like to represent that, but if you wanted to represent like really like it is sophisticated music, but it is still club music. It is personified in one person. To give maybe the oldies that kind of vision, like, yeah, oh, and then he starts with a band. So I take my time.
It's Fritz Kalkbrenner, and you're watching Clubbers Magazine. You're watching Devotion Barcelona.